Here's your daily updates. Newsman Dennis Daily offers his take on the events of the day in another daily video blog.
Hi, and thanks again, everybody. Remember a couple of weeks ago we did a report on how they're adding a new section to Bilardo Street here in Palm Springs and how it's going to take some of the traffic off Palm Canyon, let people drive closer to the ridge here. Well, I said they were building a new section of street and improving a bridge. Well, I was only half right. They are building a whole new section of street, but they're not improving a bridge, they're building a new one. And quite a bridge it is. It requires a lot of work just to get over what is called a wash here on Bilardo. Much of what is holding up the construction, and by that I don't mean delaying it, I mean holding it up, is what's called false work. F-A-L-S-E-W-O-R-K is the name of the game here. It's all the girders and pipes and rods and wood that they put underneath the span of a bridge while they're building it. And the use of false work to hold up the works until everything is glued together, that goes back to the time of the Romans. And they're great aqueducts. Those multi-arches couldn't have been built without false work. And all of the roads on the Appian Way, their bridges were built with false work. False work is still with us very much, even in the 1800s when the Army built forts in America, particularly the one that's still under the Golden Gate Bridge. There were ornate rooms in which they kept the gun emplacements with odd angles, and all of those ceiling vaults were held up first by false work, and there were no computers used in the design. My favorite bridge built with false work is part of an old aqueduct system in Washington, D.C. It's on MacArthur Boulevard, and it crosses the Cabin John Parkway. At one time, it was the longest unsupported masonry arch in the world. The false work held everything up while they were building it, and when they took the false work down, what do you know? It stayed there. Behind me is the bridge over the wash on South Palm Canyon. I guess an awful lot of people, like myself, have driven across that bridge and never looked up the wash a little bit to see the new construction here at Bilardo. A lot of people who live in this neighborhood can't wait for the construction to get finished, for they will have a great shortcut. I'm Dennis Daly with your Daily News Update.